This is a square. There is so much turmoil that has happened in the world from this dimension alone, this square, one dimension. And what I want to share with you is that life is a happening that has happened long before our invention of squares. And yet we build square governments, square religions, where everything is divined inside the square, to where we want to build these squares on top of a round world, and then we wonder why it crumbles. Life does not unfold in squares. The symmetry of an apple, an orange, a peach, of every plant organism, including myself, including every human, unfolded in this perfection of symmetry, this harmonious symmetry. And yet we, this harmonious symmetry, have tried to take our symmetrical life and stuff it inside a square. And then we wonder why we have so much suffering in the world when we take our non-square life and try to squeeze it inside a square. And so the suffering that happens is we cling to our square ideas, we cling to our square beliefs, and we even build things physically in our society that are square, and then we shame the symmetry that doesn't line up with the square. You look at a snowflake, there is not one single snowflake that is the same, and yet it lives in the formation of perfect symmetry every single time. If you cut open a grapefruit or a lemon, there's not one lemon inside that is exactly identical with another, and yet it lives in perfect symmetry. It lives in perfect harmony. And so the suffering is we've forgotten how to live from the symmetry that we are. And instead, we've implemented the dimension of a square. So unless we are willing to go beyond these squares and come back to the symmetry and harmony that life already is, we will continue to have suffering. We will continue to have turmoil and discord in the world. So this is my invitation. It is time to come back to the great orchestra and symmetry of what we are.